Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 6 of my full platinum walkthrough for the Callisto Protocol. We're in chapter 6, that's how this works, part 6, chapter 6. Below it's called, and we have just gone through the flying bit at the end of chapter 5, and then there's going to be a cutscene, and miraculously Danny finds exactly where you are. I don't know how that happens, but then we're going to just carry on, which it's quite slow at the start here, so there's not much to do or see really. We're just going to be following Danny. Whenever Danny's around, we are completely safe. No enemies, so don't worry about anything like that. So this chapter is one of the longer ones, but also not. The video is definitely one of the longer ones, but the chapter is actually quite short. The reason it is longer is because we're going to be doing it slowly. This is a stealth chapter, really. We're going to be dealing with blind enemies, which means we can now get the trophy for backstabbing 5 blind enemies. They're only really found in this chapter. I can't remember if they're in 7 or 8, but they're definitely the main enemy of this one, so it's going to be quite slow. Here I'm just going to do a quick detour. There's a couple of items here. Energy converter, it's not worth keeping, so your inventory will more than likely be full. We grabbed loads of stuff at the end of the previous one. There are 5 collectibles in this one. They're quite spread out, so it's going to be, there's lots of sections where we're going to be just crouching a lot. Essentially, that's what we're going to be doing, going slowly. If you've not got the dodge, float like a butterfly trophy yet, remember to still work on that. There's not going to be too much combat in this, but there is right at the end. So this is a stealth chapter, but also at the end is the biggest fight, I would say. It's definitely the most difficult. I don't know, but it's definitely the longest one. It's not too bad, honestly, but it's going to be the biggest one we've done so far. So just carry on following Danny. There's going to be cutscenes, and it's a slow section. We're just going to be walking down, trying to find the lift, and then we're going to go down in the lift and things like that. So again, we're still saving up money, mainly for the end, because we want the machine gun, and we also want to have lots of ammo for it, basically, so we can just fly through the last couple of chapters with that. Don't have to worry about things and buy health and things like that, because we'll have all the upgrades done. So just carrying on. And this is the bit where we split up, or start to split up. So she's going to have to jump across, and then we're going to have to make our own way down. But don't worry, there's no enemies yet for a while.
Just be careful. It's worse than I thought in here.
Also, another thing you're going to want to concentrate on if you don't have it already is the trophy for grabbing 25, I want to say it is, enemies. I don't have it, and I don't get it by the end of this chapter either. And I do a lot of enemy grabbing at the end in the final fight, because it's just the easiest way to get rid of enemies. I can't be far off, so just be aware of that one as well. But we will get it. It's just make sure that you're aware of it. So crouch under here, and there's going to be some credits. Then we have to go back. See, the next thing is going to be the first collectible, 1 of 5 in this one. See, I can't run at this point either. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be walking. It's not letting me run. And for most of the chapter we will be crouching, so that's why this one does take a while. You can skip some of the enemy encounters if you really want to. You can just crouch past all the enemies and just, get to the end. But it's also extremely easy to kill all the enemies, because the stealth in this game is actually really good in a way. In a way, it's good for players, but not for realism. You can backstab enemies right next to other ones, even bump into them with the animation, and they won't wake up or be alerted to your presence, should I say. So it's good, and the reason we're going to be doing that is obviously credits. We're going to get lots and lots of credits. I think I'm close to 6,000 by the time we finish this chapter. It's very close to that. It's definitely over 5. So lots and lots of credits, so we're going to be well set up for the end of the game. And we're still just climbing. I'm running out of things to say at this point, so I probably should shut up, but yeah, we're still climbing. We are nearly there though. We're going to drop down shortly, and then we'll be completely separated again. I think, yeah, it's coming up right now as we go across this steel here, this girder. And I'm going to drop down. I'm going to skip the cutscene. You're going to get a pretty cool little introduction to the blind enemies, which is obviously it's taken from The Last of Us. It looks very similar to The Last of Us, where you're hanging upside down. Now, I'm going to show you what happens if you shoot. So do not shoot in this chapter unless I tell you to. So if you shoot, things just come out of the walls, and you're going to see they are everywhere. They just grab you and things like that. So don't shoot. And they just swarm you. They come from all angles. So I'm just going to restart the checkpoint here. And if you do restart the checkpoint at this one, weirdly it despawns all the other enemies apart from the one that you initially bumped into in the cutscene. All the others are gone. So technically you could actually shoot at this point, but just don't. Just get used to not using your gun when that little reticle turns up. You're going to have to go for melee and backstabs, and that's pretty much your arsenal for this. Which is not bad. Backstabs, it's one-hit kills, so it's quite quick anyway. It's just if things do go out of control, don't go shooting. Unless I say you can. If I know there's no enemies ahead, then we'll be fine. There are quite a few of the face grabbers, you know, the little eggs things that grab you. Now, it's actually quite clever that they put those in. It's more of a replay thing. I've noticed it doing a replay. Because I know where they are, I obviously want to shoot them, but I also don't want to shoot them because I know it will alert everyone. So sometimes it's better for them to grab you. It's a bit of a weird thing. I don't know if they've done it intentionally or not, but I don't think this is a game many people are going to replay. But yeah, you definitely notice it. So moving quietly is something we're going to be doing for pretty much the rest of the chapter now. So ignore him, he's just going to go through the crack there. He's nothing to worry about. And yeah, here's our first collectible. Dr. Sheehan. Yune. He's got 3 field logs. I'm just going to skip past that. You don't need to listen to it all, but you will do, obviously. Then we're going to go off to the right here to start. The main path is off to the left, and you can see them all sticking in the wall there. You can crouch through them. Just don't be noisy anymore. Even running and walking. If I do obviously get up like now, I know it's safe to walk at this point, so we're okay. When you go through here, there's going to be a blind enemy. This is going to be the first one that we kill properly. So as soon as you go through, don't even push forward anymore. Just drop and stay still. And unless he intentionally bumps into you, you're fine. And as soon as you see that X prompt for backstab, do it. And we need to backstab 5 of these. We're going to be backstabbing maybe 30, if not more. So don't worry, we'll be getting that trophy regardless. And I'm trying to stealth through here. There's 2 here. I know there are here. But it's there's literally a wall in the way. They won't let you do it. You have to fight them. So don't worry, they do actually die quite quickly here, which is a bit strange. They usually don't. And you can use the gun here because there's nothing else down here. And always remember to stomp them to get the credits. That's why we're going to be killing most of these guys. Another thing, if you are in sort of stealth mode with another one right near you, you can still stomp and it doesn't alert the one that stood right in front of you. Again, a bit of a strange choice, but I'm thankful that we can do it. And on this video, when I was recording this as well, it's not been sunny for weeks. I'm sure you know that if you're in the UK, it just doesn't get sunny. When I was recording this, probably the darkest, most definitely the darkest chapter in this game. The sun decided to come out and was shining on the bright white wall behind me, even though I had the curtains shut, the blinds down when I do these recordings so I can see everything. I was blinded for quite a good section of doing this recording, which was a little bit annoying. So if I do get a bit mixed up, that's the reason why. You'll notice I'm kind of looking around a bit. It's because I can't see a bloody thing, which is cinematic, I suppose. So yeah, obviously just creep through, and whenever you're going into a new area, just stay crouched until you know it's clear. Like now, you can get up and walk around. Yeah, this is actually a side area we've come to get a bunch of credits, and there is a crate here with a nice, juicy, sellable part in it. I can't remember exactly which one's in here. It should be in here for you. It was on my practice and was on this one. Here, the Pristine decoder, worth a lot of money. So drop your cheapest thing, whatever you have. If you've got a health kit, maybe drop that. I'm actually deciding what the hell do I drop here. I'm trying to heal. I don't need to heal. So I'm just going to drop a health because they're only worth 100. Everything else is worth more than that. And we're going to grab that. And leave. And we'll be back in the room where we first got the collectible. So you're okay to just run a little bit here. And then once you drop down, go back into crouching. And then we're going to go look left, and we've got this big hallway of enemies. Just crouch through. And there is an item, small item chest here. You can stomp it. You, like I said, you can just stomp, and that's fine. And here's our first big room of the blind enemies. And honestly, it feels really intimidating. Like, what the hell? And they do seem to sort of check each other. But what you want to do is divide and conquer. Obviously, you can't do anything to attract them. You just have to follow and single them out, and backstab them. Don't worry, no noise is happening there, and you can stamp and collect, and it's fine. So don't worry, and just keep circling them. And eventually, you're going to get giving back, which is for backstabbing 5 of these. You're going to get that. It's going to happen. It's the easiest way through this chapter. Arguably the easiest chapter, apart from the first one, I would say. Because you can just stealth most of it and kill them all. It's just going to take a while. Although there is the big fight at the end. But that's not, honestly not too bad. So yeah, we can go left to carry on. Or we can actually climb up here and just grab a small item chest. Now, another little tricky bit here is that it is in a shootable or a hittable position. Not this way. Where are you going? It's the other way. You know it's the other way. Getting blind must have been one of the blinded sections. So yeah, don't shoot it. You can pull it towards you. You can climb up and hit it. I also honestly would just pull it towards you and then stomp it. Because there are some enemies below where we're about to drop down, and they will wake up if you start firing your gun. Drop down, you're going to get a checkpoint. You can actually just walk up the stairs from the opposite side where we just killed all those blind ones. That's essentially where we are. And no, they're quite tight. I could see that these were too tight together, so we're just going to go, yeah, wake them up. Yeah, sometimes he was actually de-aggroing then. Sometimes if you do walk and they hear you, you can just stop still or crouch, and they will sort of lose you, and you can go for the backstab afterwards. I decided to just hit him because I know he's on his own. And I did use the gun, yes, I know he's on his own, it's fine. I don't know why I'm crouching, I've used my gun. Why do I need to crouch? So there's another schematic. Don't pick it up, we don't need it. It's another pistol type. Just ignore it, it's not better than the one we have. Just leave it, it's fine. We only want the 3 weapons. You can't sell them either, it's not worth it for credits or anything like that. They just get added to your inventory, your list of available upgrades. So item box there, which I cannot pick up. I'll come and get that in a moment because there is going to be an upgrade terminal downstairs where we can just drop everything off. Now, bit of a, the first time I did this, a bit of this is a scary moment as opposed to jump scares. That's not scary. That is when you just turn around. You didn't hear it there or anything like that. You just turn around. Now that is how you do horror. If it was a bit darker, it would have been even better. That's how you do like a scary moment, especially if you're a bit tense with these blind ones. That's how you do it. But anyway, you can hit that one. There is one of the face grabbers here. I'm choosing to shoot it. It will alert an enemy up there. It's fine. I just hate those face grabbing things. This one's okay. If you do not want to fight this guy, then just get grabbed by the face and stomp it, and this one won't appear. Could actually have gone for the shot to stop the change, but unfortunately didn't get there. I hate fighting these things on the stairs. You think the dodge isn't going to work on the stairs, but it's okay still. Now he's going to go down the stairs. I guess we're just going round in circles, hey? And there we go, pop. So yeah, that's the face grabber there. Free to shoot here, so you can shoot that one if you want. And then finally sell off all that stuff we're carrying. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. You can see a lot of credits here. Yeah, so we're already at 3,371, and I'm actually going to do an upgrade here. I would say do it actually. It's if you're up to this point, it's buy the 2 shotgun ones, the 2 300 ones, and then buy this capacity upgrade mainly because you can reload it quicker. It's a barrel drum rather than sticking the shells in the shotgun individually, so it just clicks on, it's done, rather than 4 shells, which does take a long time. Mainly for the final boss fight in this chapter, it helps the most. Another reason is it's going to free up a bit of inventory. So what I should have done here and completely forgot to do was get my shotgun out and reload it, because it's going to stick some more shells in there and that'll free up a bit of inventory space, but I did not. So I'm just going up, grabbing this health injector, and I'm going to carry on. And that's where we're going to stop with the shotgun with regards to upgrades. So everything is upgraded. Fully upgrade the pistol, do the upgrades on the shotgun, the first 3, and then the baton you want. Obviously we've done that ages ago. We've got the damage and the extra bit of combo, and then that's it. Just save up from now. Don't spend anything else. I know there's one here. I think, can we get past him? No, it's one of those ones we can't. One of those tight situations as well where we're going full melee, no shooting. No, there was a shot. I decided, no, that's enough. Yeah, no, there is, yeah, we're actually away from some other enemies, so we're okay there to shoot. Yeah, because we do this crawling and the hand comes out. Predictable, kind of. I'm going to climb up eventually if I can find the little prompt, the invisible prompt. So you are actually okay to walk here. You can walk over to the corner. You're going to checkpoint there. There's going to be a room full. Well, I say full. There's 4 of them. So you can actually walk over here, grab this Pristine energy converter. And then in this room is one of those options I was talking about earlier. I know there's a face grabber, but it's better off. It's better for you to get grabbed by it than to shoot it. So I'm going to walk forward and let it grab me. And then get ready to do the triangle to get rid of it. Because there's going to be 4 enemies, 4 blind enemies entering this room at the same time. And obviously they're going to get alerted if you start using the gun. It's actually quite easy to clear out 4 of these blind enemies with melee, with stealth damage, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember the backstabs. There is an explosive barrel there if you want to go loud. It's not advised because it probably won't kill them all. If you get left with 2, then it's a pain. If you do get 3 with it, you're okay. And then I think I just got a bit overconfident, or the prompt didn't turn up quickly enough or something. I just bump into this one, into the third one in a moment. No, he's right there. That's what happened. He was right there. Yeah, that was it. Was not expecting. I thought he turned around. So I might as well go loud here because they have already seen me. They're honestly not too bad. They're a bit quite quick, and they do the 3-hit combo. So just be aware of that. Even in their converted states, they'll do the 3-hit as well. So hopefully you got through this quietly. You should have done it. It's quite easy to do that. I'm just trying to get through it a bit too quick, I think. Didn't check my back. But again, like I said at the top, you can actually just avoid this entirely. If you don't want to fight them, then you don't have to. But you're going to miss out on a whole load of credits not fighting all of these. They do hand out a lot. Sort of 20 at least each. So it does mount up quite a lot. And here's recording number 2, collectible number 2. This is field log number 2 for Sheehan Yune. So I'm just going to jump forward there, don't need to listen to that. And then obviously the small health chest there. I can't get up. There we go. And then hop over here. I think this is where the other face grabber is, just around here. If I am not... Yeah, so as you hop over here, look to the left. You're okay to shoot here, don't worry. And then just edge to the side slightly, and then you'll see it there. It's the back one of those two. Shoot it, otherwise it's going to grab you. And yeah, it's horrible to get grabbed by those. I think, yeah, this must be one of those, even though it's not that dark. Where the hell am I going? So we can get that later. It's up there, if you remember where it is. I'd try and get it later, but there is actually a spitter behind you, so you need to deal with that first. Don't go loud. So let it grab you and then go into melee. Don't go using the gun. There are some spikes behind it, so if you are good enough, you can either just use your glove or you can hit it into the spikes. There are some blind enemies around, if I remember rightly. So I'm going back to look for this crate. I can't see it, honestly, because of the sunlight. I couldn't see it, so it's up there. Just remember to go and grab it. So yeah, we're going to have the one pop out the thing here. He is avoidable, I think. Now I say he is. Maybe he isn't, and I'm going to explain why I think that in a moment. So you can just go up the ladder here, but I would just kill it, honestly, because I think it's the one that follows me up here in a moment. There's going to be another one at the top of the ladder here. We can kill this one, just go behind it. If it's pathing, then just go behind it. Stab it. Yeah, so kill that one downstairs when you're downstairs, because I think as we go through this door, I start hearing one rattling around behind me and appear from the grate behind me. I think that's the one from downstairs, because it didn't happen in my practice run. So I think that's him. He's followed me. I don't know how he knew. It can't have just been that little bit of jogging there. There are definitely some satisfying kill animations, those ones. Okay, back to being quiet. Lots of them in here. Lots and lots. Quite a big room. So this is where it's going to start, you know, getting quite slow. Because we are going to be killing everyone in the room. Like I said, though, you can just skip through, follow the path, and walk past them all. But, I mean, it's free money. So you might as well. So they are everywhere. There's a lot. And again, divide and conquer. If you see one with its back to you that's alone, just chase that one down. And don't worry about stamping. There are others around, but they won't hear. If you go around that sort of bobcat looking type thing, then two others will spawn, and one will come out the wall on the left hand side. There's a crack you can just make out behind that second one on the left there. One will come out the wall. So yeah, you'll get another 3 spawn. At this point, you definitely don't want to do it, but you can do afterwards. So yeah, it's just waiting for that opening. It's a patience thing. They will hear you use the glove. Weirdly, stamping's fine. That doesn't happen. Melee, murdering, fine. But if you use that glove that's silent, then no, they're going to hear you. Well, it was the case when I tried it anyway. So just clean up as you go, so you don't have to try and remember where they all are, because they do sort of camouflage into the ground. And yes, you can get extremely close to these guys. Like that. Before they, you literally have to touch them. That one that I bumped into before, that was the first time I've actually done that in a situation like this, because they just can't hear you at all. Which is weird, because they're supposed to be the blind enemies. We're not done yet. Still more around. It's nice when they do that. They see you coming, or they hear you coming, and just turn the opposite way. That's how they should always do it. So yeah, over there's going to be 3 more around that vehicle, if you want to go and alert them. So I'm just going to quickly go around, or try and get to this one. I think I get lucky and the other one does turn around, yes. There's going to be 3 in this bit. Technically 4, actually. If you do go down the left hand side of the crate in the middle here, there is another one stuck in the wall. You can just see him there. I don't get him until the way back. So if you do start running around thinking you're clear, there is going to be one coming out that wall there. Blue crate there, just pull it towards you and smash it open. Bit of a screen tear there, don't know what was going on, must be the recording. And then walk on through here. Once you're through here, you're safe. This is actually the lift from the end of the chapter, but it needs powering up, so we're going to have to go back in the way we just came. Or, yeah, back out that way anyway. Sell what you don't need. And then go through here to get the key card. So this is where the chapter's going to end, and that's why you can't open these crates. There's 4 of them. So don't even bother. You can't open them yet. They're for the final fight. So just go and grab the key card for now. I'm actually choosing to sell 2 health here as well, just to free up some inventory space, because there will be stuff to pick up. when we're venturing off now. Yeah, so this is how I know that there's the one on the right hand side, because I hadn't seen him until I walked right past him. But yes, you can duck, so I did walk. Yes, he woke up, but because I crouched instead of reacting and, you know, hitting it or something, yeah, it just goes completely dormant again. So I guess it's about holding your nerve, especially if there's more than one. If you think you can just kind of be silent for a moment, it does work, which is quite good. So yeah, down there, if you go around that bobcat thing, there's going to be another 3. But no, we're not going to do that. We'll kill the ones that are in front of us. You're okay to run through this section until we come back through this tunnel we're about to go in. So we're going to run down here, down in this tunnel on the right, and grab a collectible and an item chest. And there is Dr. Sheehan. Yune unfortunately did not make it, so that's log number 3. Of course he didn't make it. Log number 3. And then in the corner we do have an item chest. Hopefully get some good stuff out of this.
Nice.
No, energy converter. You will see one go running past the front. It's not an active enemy, it's just a random one running, so don't worry. There is an explosive. I mean, it's up to you if you want to use it and go loud. I'm not going to, but you can get one on the left, one on the right. That's enough of an opening, that's fine. It doesn't look like they're actually moving at all, are they? Oh no, there he goes. There is a little item box up here. Just, yeah, don't shoot it, pull it towards you. I can't get this one. There's a weird auto lock on the stamp, which I didn't realise until just that moment. I'm just going to crawl through here into the next area with loads of enemies. So as soon as you crawl through here, just stop and duck. And then, yeah, just as before, get the lonely ones, kill those first. Whoa, that's close. Yeah, see what I mean, that we didn't have to worry about getting the backstab trophy, because it's literally the best way to play this one. Can't catch them up. Each 5 of these, roughly 5 or 6 of these that you kill, is going to be another clip for your machine gun, basically. So that's one way of looking at it, thinking of it. Although you will have a lot of money as well, hopefully. Around 5,000 by the time we leave this chapter. It's not just him, so there are others to the right. So don't go running for him. That'll do. See, I bumped into it. He moved. I thought, oh no, that's it. Game over. Game over, man. Nope. Not bothered at all. Yes, it removes some of the tension. Oh, well, quite a lot of the tension, honestly. Almost all of it. But then when you do actually accidentally bump into them, you realise, oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to go wrong quite quickly. But as long as you're quiet, yeah, you're pretty much invincible. Weirdly can't grab this crate from the other side, so I'll have to come around here and use loads of battery power. There are going to be more. Yes, that's why I'm still crouching. There are more. Just quickly go in and kill them before they can start bunching up. Whoa, we're getting close again. There was a checkpoint there, but we aren't good to go loud yet and start running around. Because you will see you're going to get one coming out here, and there's going to be another one in the back, but the other one doesn't move. There's another 4 in the back actually, but none of them move. Just this one. I don't think he was going to pay out then. So just slowly creep up on this one, and then there are 3 that are bunched together which just aren't worth bothering with, so we won't. And they're at the bottom of the stairs. We're going to go up over there, so just leave those and grab this energy converter. It's a pristine one, so we're going to get this one. Oh no, I'm full. Yep, you can go, don't need you. So we're finally at the power station now, so we can turn the power on, get some light in here. And yes, be careful going past these as you go past. And then up the stairs and we're good. Okay, right, round the corner here. Don't go running for that. Just creep around this corner. There is another one. You can just see it there. You get the old Uncharted shoot through the wall thing there. Face grabber, so watch out for that. And I've just noticed there's a small item chest above me. I don't think I grab it. To the left on the shelf there's one there. So just grab that if it as well. You can always sell whatever's in there. I'm going to sell another couple of these health things. Keep batteries because we need them for the final fight. Although there are those 4 chests at the final fight. So we can get batteries out of those as well. But just keep all batteries for now, because they're going to make that final fight of this chapter, that is, a lot simpler. A lot simpler. So this is the power station now, and this is where it gets incredibly dark, and this is when the sun was really coming through. Yeah, so I did actually have to just take my time on this. Even if I didn't want to, I had to, because I couldn't see a bloody thing. So yep, there is a small item box there, but as we drop down, so you don't want to shoot it, don't shoot it. But as we drop down, there's going to be a spitter here. It's not going to be a blind enemy, so it's going to see you straight away. It's going to come bursting from the right-hand side. Don't go loud. Just go and hit it normally, and you'll be fine. You shouldn't alert anything if you just keep doing the melee. this one just takes all the beating, doesn't it? Alright, finally. Come here. There we go. Oh, that was a nice one. Nice payout. So yeah, if you can grab the item box at this point, again, I can't see it, so I don't even go looking for it. But it's up there. You saw it. But don't shoot it. There are others in the area. And then we're going to climb through here. And this is a point where there is another spitter here. And there are technically blind enemies, but they can't run after you. Their legs don't work. They're just going to crawl after you, which is a bit strange. It's the only 3 that do that. So you can use the barrier. It's fine. If you duck, it's definitely going to miss you. But then, yeah, just go close the gap as quickly as possible and get rid of this one as quickly as possible as well. You can use your gun. The other blind ones are going to come and get you anyway. I don't know why I'm not using my gun. I'm sure I did, yeah. Trying to stop the transformation at that point, but no, it's going to happen. You'll probably hear them scuttling along after you. It does take them a while to get up here. Oh, that was not cool. I mean, we're doing those sort of moves now. That was a sneaky one. Going underneath my elbow, my armpit like that. I don't think it was supposed to. Right, yeah, so you got these ones are just going to... So you can just dodge them as normal, give them a quick slap, and that'll be them, they're dead. There are 3, the other one's at the back somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Nope, completely missed with that one. Yeah, again here, you're going to see me looking around. There is an item box up here. So we can grab that. Where's it gone? Over there. Yeah, go through dead ahead where I am now. I can't see. I know it's here somewhere. Got to use the torch. There it is. The big flashing light helps really, doesn't it? And hop over, and then we can make a run for this ladder, and then we're going to go into secret room number 2. So in an earlier chapter we went into a secret room. There was a collectible, and I said it was part of another trophy. Do not go through this door just yet. Just wait before you go through that door. There is a checkpoint when you go through that door. We can use that later on, so you don't have to go through here again if anything happens in between. It shouldn't do, but yeah, just wait. So crawling through here, this is when it's really dark at this point. So I think this is the point where I mean that I get really kind of blinded. Yeah, I can't see a thing at this point. So just keep pressing forward. You're actually okay to walk through this first section until you climb through, squeeze through a gap. You're okay to walk. Yeah, you do drop down. I'm trying to find the ledge here. It's just here somewhere. There it is. And then there's straight again. You're going to drop down, and then you're looking for another ledge over here. You're going to drop down. And then once you squeeze through this gap here, this is when you want to definitely duck. There's 3 enemies. They are all stuck in the wall and won't aggro if you duck or crouch. There's one to the right here. He's going to be stuck in the wall. There he is. And then there's one off to the left. And then the third one I completely forget about and run into him. So... But it is okay, he doesn't actually aggro the other 2 because he's through here. But they will all wake up if you start using your gun. So be aware of that. Yeah, that was bad timing, wasn't it? No, it's not going to work. He's seen you. It's not working this time. God damn it. And then, yeah, this crack in the wall where he's going is actually where we want to go anyway. Yeah, sorry about that. I can't see a thing either. Okay, so through the crack in the wall, you'll come to a door, go right at the crack in the wall, and then shoot. There is one there. I suppose it's a good job that I did kill that one, because he would have woken up anyway, because we're going to shoot that. That is a face grabber. So again, it's one of those ones, do you let it grab you, or do you shoot and wake up the enemy? I guess shooting is the better option. You can just take that one on his own. And then you've got collectible secret room there, and obviously you get the trophy there. The commonality, that is for going into both secret rooms, which we have done. Both of them contained collectibles, so we have to go in them anyway. So if you're looking at that, it's kind of unmissable because we have to go in them for that. And then open up this chest and see what goodies you get. I think that is it's a CPU printer, so this is something you're going to definitely want to grab if that appears for you. It should do. I'm going to drop. I probably could have... No, I can't use it. So I've got plenty of health there. Grab that CPU. And then we'll leave. So yeah, if you did shoot the face grabber, just be aware that the other thing's going to come up behind you. The other two won't. They won't crawl through the grap. The grap? The gap. That was a grap. I don't know why I'm being quiet. I can hear them, that's why. But they are awake. They're in there. It's fine. And then we're just going to run up these stairs as soon as it lets us. There we go. And this is going to take us into the room where I said don't go through the door. We're in through the door, basically. So if you go through this door now, you'll get a checkpoint. And that's locked all that in now. $9 credits. Ooh. And then obviously sell what you don't need, which is that CPU printer. A lovely 1,000 there. Some over 5,000, 5,500 at this point. And then we'll start. We need to flip 3 switches in there, unfortunately, and of course it's dark, and of course there's blind enemies in there. Lots of them. So you can run across this top deck. You're fine to do that for now. Until you hit the first switch, you're okay. And yeah, it's going to slowly light everything up. But yeah, it's obvious we're following this cable, because cables glow orange like that when you light them. When you turn them on. I think you're having a major malfunction if that happens, surely. So yes, crouch. As soon as you turn it on, crouch. And stay crouched now, because they're below as well. So we're going to drop down here. And then, yeah, this is the part where it's really dark. There's loads of them. There's 5 in this first bit. And I think there's 6 or so in the next bit. Yeah, so I've dropped down here and I'm thinking, I can't see a goddamn thing. I know there's 5 in here, but yeah, you can only just make that 4th one out in the corner there on the relatively overexposed footage that I've done. Well, it's not overexposed, it's more exposed than it should be. So yes, there's 5. There's 4 in around the switch. I'm trying to find him now. Where the hell are they? There he is. Yeah, so there's 4 that knock about around the switch, and then there's 1 off the other side to the right of the switch. He doesn't really come up here. just have a quick clean up. And yes, there is another one down there somewhere, I promise. Where are you? There you are. And there is an item box above this door. Don't shoot it. Or I suppose it's not too much of a problem if you do. You will alert the ones in the other room. But they will de-aggro by the time you've got the door open. They might come in here and have a quick look around. So it might be able to isolate some of them and kill them easier. But there's quite a lot in this next bit. So this is one of those instances again where you can just, if you really want to, just skip to the end. So directly ahead of where I am now, a diagonal from going into this room. So the far left corner as we look at it is where you go. You just kind of hop up. So if you just want to go through this room, so just ahead of me over there, you'll see you can hop up when you get over in that corner. That's where we need to go, and you can just avoid all of these, or if you want to stick around and get some credits and flail around in the dark like I am, then you can do, because it's all going to help for the end game. Oh my god, that was close for the end game. Does involve a bit of waiting here because I've got 3 clump. 2 together is not so bad, but 3 together is a real pain in the arse. Because they just seem to sort of form a triangle and watch each other. One of them's walked off now, so we're okay. We're just waiting for that one little gap. Tiniest of gaps here. Come on, we're wasting time. Oh no, another one's joined the fray. That's a different other one. Yep, you'll do. Whoa, yeah, I'm still blinded at this point as well. So I'm trying to stay here because of the light source as well. It does help. So just these final 2 now. Okay, right, we're clear, finally. Oh, yeah, just got a final run back now, essentially. Just making sure, so there, it's really obvious where you've got to climb up. There's a literal arrow for some reason. And you can run all the way across the top deck. We're done here, nothing's around anymore. Small little crate here, see what you get. Get some credits out of that one. And then hit this switch here. And you will get the trophy power up. That's the story related one.
Power's on. I should get back to my platform.
And then it's just a case of follow the orange cables back to the lift. Because we've now powered the lift up, we can use that. Yeah, there's going to be a new enemy type as well, 2-headed, one of these things. It's not hard at all in any way. It's on its own, and it does become a normal-ish enemy later on. They're still quite rare, but they are, you know, tanky. They're quite hard to kill, especially with others around. Usually they're on their own, but there is an instance in Chapter 8, I think, where they are with other enemies. So yeah, get used to killing them. So be quick here. There's going to be 4 appearing. So you got one here, and I can hear the other one coming. He's going to pop out of that grate in the floor here. And he does now. He's just popped out the grate. So, yeah, again, the stealth in this, it's fine. It's good. It works in our favour. And then we've got the fourth one. There he is. Have a quick clean up here. Yeah, so you're okay to run at this point. Just keep following the cable. Up and over. We've been all the way through here before. We're basically backtracking back to that lift. There is one here. He's going to come down the hill. He's actually okay to go loud and take care of him, I think. Having said that, I know he's on his own, but I don't actually know whether it's going to alert any others. There shouldn't be any others. There's none on the path, but I don't know whether they'll jump out. So maybe just wait and kill him. And then, yeah, you're good. So once we go through the door that we opened up with the keycard, which we're going to see shortly. Where is it? Here, this one. We're going to go to the left, towards the lift where we went before. And you're going to get mobbed. Actually, it might be beneficial to duck until they come out. So you're going to have to dodge. And you're just trying to make a run for... One of them got me there, I think. This gap here. Once you get through the gap, you're fine. I think it might actually be better to crouch for a bit of it, because they might not get up as quickly. They definitely didn't appear as quickly as that in my practice because I was still crouching. So yeah, maybe crouch into that section. Then once they appear, then think about running, because you should be closer to the gap. And yeah, sell what you need to sell. And we're going to go into this boss fight now, which is... Yeah, get ready. So you have crates here. You got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. There's one over here. Don't open them just yet, because they sort of... I find that they do give you what you need when you open them. So if you wait to open them and you need batteries, you're more likely to get batteries. So there's going to be waves of blind enemies that are going to quickly mutate into the strong ones. So we're going to have to use the glove, and this is what we're going to do for this fight. So go over to the fan. You've got 1. Just throw them off. Don't even think about it. Just throw them off. 2. They're going to come in waves here. And then we're going to go 3. And then there should be waves of 4. So you can go for 4. Wait for the 4th one. Where is he? And then you can just melee the 4th one or shoot them. Well, go for a combo. Melee and then shoot. I don't know why I didn't follow up there with a shot. Because there's plenty of ammo around. And then for the next lot, so you're going to get a little breather here, so you can open up a chest if you need to. I'm going to go over to this corner, and they're all going to come from the railing on the right hand side here. So you do need to lift up, look up slightly when you pick them up. So pick them up and look up slightly and throw them off. Up, off. Again, you want to try and get 3 and then leave just the last one. I just went for all 4 there. No, I couldn't get the 4th one. Who's not coming? Wait, it was one of them. I think one of them kept dropping back there. That was the problem with that one, because my glove was running out of battery or something like that. But yeah, try and get 3 over, and you can fight the last one on your own. It just saves a bit on batteries, that's all. There's going to be another 2 waves after this. So again, you've got a little bit of a gap here. So do a quick injection if you need to. Open up a chest if you need to. I think I'd do at this point. See if we can find some batteries there. We've got 2 batteries health, because that's what I needed. And then we're going to run over to this side and do the same thing. Just throw them over as they appear. Keep circling. Make sure there's none coming up behind you. They should all come from the right hand side here. 1, 2, there we go. And this should be the last one, so we'll go melee on him to save on batteries. One more round of these guys. Doesn't go as well as the other 3. Get a bit crowded. It's fine though. And then we are saving the shotgun for the double-headed enemy. You'll have more than enough, but these ones kind of appear from the back, and the back you can't really throw them off. It's not as easy. So you may find that you'll get stuck in a situation where you do have to fight 3, because it is quite hard to pick them up. You're going to get hit. If you get bunched together like this, you're not going to be able to pick one up and throw them over the edge. So just circle them, shoot, back off way slightly. Don't get too held up on holding back on the left stick, because you'll block rather than dodge. It's better just to be really close and dodge than back away like that. That's what happened there. Got stuck on the thing, tried to let go and didn't have either block or dodge up. But yeah, once you get that 4th round done, you're going to see a checkpoint. That means you're done with those. It's not going to happen again. You checkpointed, so it's just you and the 2-headed guy next. And yeah, pick up your final chests. You should get whatever you need, which is good. And then we're going to switch onto the shotgun. Hopefully you've got the upgrade and you've got 10 rounds, 8 rounds, sorry. And it's that quick to reload now, rather than the 4 shells, which takes quite a while. And then yeah, just clean up and just wait for the fight to start. Again, it's very simple, it's very easy. It's easier, should I say, than what we just did. But it does kill you in 1 hit, by the way. So just keep blasting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then get ready. When it swings, just hold left. It only swings once at a time. So just wait for the swing, and then yeah, hit it a few times. It's going to drop down, swing like an idiot, completely miss, and then get it with the other 2. And then it's going to rip its friend off, its twin, I would say. I tend to sort of wait until it's done the transformation, because I don't know if the damage actually goes through while it's transforming. And then yeah, it's just a case of just back away slightly, duck as it comes in for the hit, reload when needed, and take your time with it. It's just you and it. It can't kill you as long as you're dodging, but as soon as you try and get an extra shot off or reload, well, you can actually reload while you're dodging, you'll be fine. It's a really easy fight. These are easy to kill. So quick reload, and I think it's after the reload. Yes, we're done. And then crack it in the head. And there you go. 2 heads are better than 1, and make sure to stomp it, because it's going to give you a CPU printer potentially. Hopefully it does. It did twice for me. And obviously that's worth $1,000. So we're holding quite a lot of money now. It's going to be over 6,000 once we sell that thing. So yeah, it's all good. And that's it. That's the fight done. Everything's going to come to a stop. Check all the crates. Stomp all the bodies. Grab all the good stuff. And we are done with the chapter. There is just 1 collectible though before doing so. So do not go through that door on the left. The chapter will end before. Come down here. Grab this. This is an collectible number 32 or 43. Arden, Jeddha, and then listen to that obviously, and then you are done with chapter 6. We are moving on, and it literally starts as you go through the door. The door goes black, it all goes black, and then the chapter starts. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.